Hi, I'm Pastor Mark Jeske from Time of Grace. Well, February is Black History Month. Do you care? If you are a person of color, or what we sometimes call minorities, I suppose that's really a big time because you know the need for it, because you know how many of the stories of your own background and culture have been left out of the conversation in America's marketplace of ideas. If you're a white person like me, you have extra incentive to pay attention to Black History Month, not just because it's like a politically correct thing to do or because you're sort of guilted into it or you kind of perform and do your sort of duty, but because there's great stories there, real stories, important stories about how our country was built. But also, as a Christian, how important it is for us to see people the way God sees them, not just through political opportunity or not just going back into tribalism where we retreat back into our tribes. Writers are observing things on the worldwide scene about how countries are having problems sticking together anymore. The nation state is at risk because people are sort of backsliding into identifying themselves only by their tribe. Obviously, you know what's going on in Iraq right now, where the Kurds in the north and then the Sunnis and Shia are retreating back in their primary identity, not as Iraqis, but by their tribes and by their clans. And America will become sicker if we backslide and just identify ourselves only by our tribes. But by learning the stories of a group other than your own is one of the greatest antidotes that I know of to racism, which we all have. Because racism, at its core, one of the components is ignorance. If you don't know anything worth respecting about somebody who's different from you, you will look down on or be suspicious of or resentful of that person. And so I'm pledging to learn some new stories about African Americans in the United States in this Black History Month. And I'll bet you'd enjoy doing that as well.